But that is the next biggest elephant in the room. I told you guys that I had other stuff that I wanted to do with my life, you know, go back to school and you know, start a family, which I guess like isn't mutually exclusive from making YouTube videos. I always just thought it would be super hard to do. And shoot, I'm clearly complacent as it is where I'm at now. So add a family on top of that, and I always thought like, nah, I'll probably be done by that time. It's hard to do YouTube, like really do YouTube and do like other stuff, which is why like I have a lot of breaks, because while I can do YouTube and do other things, a sharp decline of quality would be ever present in those videos. Retirement to me is scary because I know that there are some detractors that believe me doing YouTube is only because of money. Money being my biggest motivator for coming back when I do, and I don't need money anymore. Money is zero, number zero motivator for me making videos. But I was scared for different reasons. I felt that God had given me such a gift of this channel, of this community. Who am I to just put that down and say, yeah, I'm done with that? How do you walk away from a blessing? Because that's what you guys are, 100%, hands down. Even the haters, even the people that talk junk, even everybody that has anything negative to say, you all are a blessing. And how could I reconcile walking away from that? I'm a gamer through and through. It just makes sense for me to have this kind of career. So if it's a blessing and I'm good at it and I'm a gamer through and through, what is the cause for retirement? Why is that even something that I considered? What, because I get tired of doing it sometimes? And this is me, you know, going back and forth with myself. I posited that if it was something that I really love to do, why do I put it down so much? My dad works for Ford, and what his job is figuring out solutions to various problems that arise in the plant. And my dad likes that job because he said it challenges his mind. It's not just brainless grunt work where he's pressing a button and a conveyor belt. Sometimes the solutions can be very complex, could take hours to fix this one singular problem. Now, stretch that out for about 20 years, okay? And my dad isn't so fond of his job at Ford anymore. He's just not in a position to put it down whenever he feels like it. That's all the difference. Now, clearly, I've taken that idea and run with it to the most extreme. I mean, when you are doing something and then you putting it down for 9 months, for 4 months, 3 months, 5 months, there's something fundamentally wrong. And I think I figured out what that is. A lack of challenge, a lack of mental stimulation beyond what's normal. I mean, it's evident in all the games that I play. What do? Automatically put it on the hardest difficulty. Never played the game in my life, but I need it to be on the hardest difficulty. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I know what I want to say. And what I want to say is that there's no possible way that I can retire. And while I'm sure that's great news to some people, it kind of feels like I'm playing with the feelings of other people. That's like, yo, you had us thinking you were going to retire this whole time, and now you're saying that you're not.
Yeah, you'll be on another break in 2 months.
I entertained that thought too. I'm like, dude, you can't just come back and be like, I'm not retiring. Because that's insensitive. You had these people thinking since 7 million that you were going to do that. And so now I'm thinking like, no, now I have to do it. Now I'm locked into a choice. But you're never locked into anything, except child support. You never want to do something because you feel like you forced into it. I want to continue to be a positive influence over the young people that watch me. So something that I was thinking about was making a new channel. And I'm like, you really about to do this all over again, Corey? You really about to start from scratch? But I kind of want to. So I'm issuing a challenge to myself so that I can make sure that things stay interesting. Number 1, go back to school. Number 2, continue doing YouTube while I'm at school. Number 3, get another channel up to 10 million subscribers. And number 4, get the Corey Kenshin channel to 25 million subscribers. This should keep me extremely busy, but it's very important. It's very important that I just don't plateau, you know, that I don't relax and I got my diamond play button. There's nothing else for me to do, you know, because there's always something to do. You just have to challenge yourself. You just have to think outside the box. You just can't get complacent like I have been these past years. The things we could do with our time if we used it properly.